Amazing opportunity to put someone in power that the elite, that the parties, that Parliament don't want there. You can put someone in power who can start undoing some of this secrecy, who can start holding people accountable, who can start pointing fingers, because he doesn't care if he's going to be a career politician. He doesn't want to be a career politician. He doesn't want to be a politician. But he has to be a politician if we're going to stop our children being raped. He's put his head above the parapet, and that person is Billy Howard. So make sure, if you're from Rochdale, make sure you know who you're going to put that tick in the box for. And that's not good enough, because there's only so many here today. I want you leaving here today, knocking on your neighbours' doors, saying, do you know who you should vote in a couple of weeks' time? I want you to vote for Billy Howard, because he's on our side. He's on no one else's side. He's not even on his own side. He's on our side. And I want you to get at least 10, 20 people in your neighbourhood saying, I'm voting for Billy as well. It's the only way you're going to do it. We can't wait for anybody else to fix these problems for us. If we don't do it, no one's going to do it. And if we don't help Billy get to Parliament, then no one's going to do it. So it's down to us, it's down to you. And if you're stood here today thinking, there's nothing I can really do, there's nothing I can do, there's always something you can do. The biggest con the elite played on us over the last 50 years was convincing people your vote doesn't matter. They tricked us.
And
your
COVID.
Vote doesn't matter. So sit at home, watch Coronation Street and keep your mouth shut. And that's what they've done. People died for us to have a vote. And it's the only way we change things in this country is through the ballot box. Things like this change nothing. Marching on the streets change nothing. It might make us feel better and we get to meet like-minded people, but it doesn't change anything. The ballot box is how we change things in this country. So make sure you speak.
It's always little dogs, isn't it?
Friends in Rochdale, and you say, if you love me, you need to vote for Billy Howard. That's what you need to do.
And vote for you.
So who are we going to vote for in a couple of weeks' time? I can't hear you. Who are we going to vote for? Well, make sure you do. Now, that's enough for me. Let's hear from the man himself, the man who spent over a decade protecting your children, protecting your community, making sure people knew what was going on. Let's hear it now for Billy Howard.
So this photograph got me over. I'm going to take you on a little journey. This my journey in this fight started right here where my mate Nick stood. So right here, when I walked past one day and a 6-year-old lady was stood there with a little picket sign saying stop child abuse, that lady turned out to be
Linda.
The lady turned out to be none other than the great Rochdalian and the hardest woman I've ever met, Linda Phillips. This is Linda Phillips, but I'm going to take you on the full journey that I've been on. I'm going to explain to you every step that I've taken trying to stand in this type of child abuse. Linda Phillips was the benchmark for me. She was the first. She'd been fighting for 10 years, 15 years before I met her against the Boys of No View. The Boys of No View was a local school that Cyril Smith was governor of, and he was using it for his own little sessions of going around there and touching little boys and doing whatever to little boys. It worked for Cyril Smith. It was the whole, it was the goddamn full members of staff were doing it.
Dirty bastards!
People in from the outside to do it, and they were doing it to the boys' children. Back then, we'd have known that school as a naughty boys' school. Today, that school would have been known as a special needs school. They preyed upon the more vulnerable lads of our town and bruised them and abused them and abused them. They sent them to the toilets to make money on profit while the Diana Kavanagh headed children sat up in the black box, which used to stand right there watching these boys be raped and abused in the toilet, and they did fuck all.